Dr. Kora, why is LaPorte right now, at least, especially regionally, but really in the state, one of the highest in transmission rates?
I would say this. It's, by the way, it is all across the county. It is in Michigan City. It is in LaPorte. I really don't think this has anything to do with the prisons. What happened was several weeks ago, there was a high prevalence of the disease in the state of Michigan, which is just north to us. And I have a feeling that has had something to do with us having our numbers go up. And also, I think not taking the precautions. I think as some of your callers have indicated, that there is still, unfortunately, some segment of the population who believe that this is a hoax, and they don't want to wear a mask or don't want to do social distancing, don't want to take a vaccine. So, unfortunately, that kind of approach is going to let this infection fester in our community. It is inevitable. So it is in our best interest that even though we hear some of those comments, that we still do our best, go out and do our best, and try to convince folks that what we can do to protect ourselves, our families, and our community. Now, I have to tell you this. I have conversations in my own practice with my own patients, and I have some difficulty convincing my own patients. Most of them are they have taken, and many of them, after the conversation, they go ahead and take the vaccine. But there are some who are still reluctant and afraid. And the point we need to make is the risk of taking the vaccine is minuscule compared to the risk of getting COVID and developing death and disability from having the disease. And I think as rational human beings, we need to evaluate the risk of getting the disease versus risk of the very, very, very slow, remote possibility of having side effects from the vaccine.
As a University of Notre Dame football fan, anytime we want to blame Michigan for something, I am on board with that. So